Hello, Capricorn. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. I'd like to request that you please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. If you're looking for a more in-depth reading, you can reach out to me via my email address, sacredlovetarot1971@gmail.com, or Facebook, and that link is in the description below. So let's see, Capricorn, what your energy is for the week of January 22nd to January the 28th. Again, thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, one more card. Oops, almost. 3. Ooh! Someone's appreciating us enough to throw a little bit of romance in our life. Ooh, and he's smart, and he's rich, and he's spiritually aligned and connected. He appreciates us. So are you guys interested in a relationship at all? Because one is coming in with this thinking man. This is a time for you to be recognized and appreciated. This is a time for you to bloom and grow. And this thinking man is someone who is contemplating, perhaps, maybe starting a relationship with you, opening that door to romance. They do recognize you. They do see you as valuable. They appreciate you. What I kind of feel now, the thinking man is someone who is very street smart, book smart, but also spiritually aligned. He is someone who, to me, he feels like a helper, right? Someone who can get us past the hurdles and the bumps and the lumps of life. Someone who has a lot of wisdom and like a spiritual guru, if you will. Now, I'm not saying that the person who you're getting into or possibly establishing a relationship with is a spiritual guru, but perhaps they're a medium, perhaps they're a tarot reader, an oracle reader, somehow spiritually aligned, right? Their level of connection to spirit and source is energetically powerful. Right? This would be someone who you know that they are aligned just by being in their presence, the energy that they give off, the essence that they give off, how they speak, their kindness. And even if someone does something bad to them, there's always a sense of gratitude for learning a lesson. It's not about, how some people go, screw that person, yada, yada. This person sees it from a perspective of being grateful for having that person in their life because they've learned a valuable lesson. That's how this thinking man comes across. And they very much appreciate you and recognize you. So if you do come across this type of person, my goodness, yes, go for it. If there is a possibility of a romantical connection and or relationship, very much so. Yes, this is a yes. All right, let us see with the tarot what we have, what direction we're going, any valuable insight. Here we go. One card did fall out onto my lap, and this is the Six of Wands. Then we have the Page of Cups. There's a lot of new energy. The Six of Wands is also a card of appreciation and recognition, celebrating you, appreciating you for what you bring to the table, recognizing you, what you bring to the table, recognizing your connection to spirit, recognizing your power, recognizing how you inspire others, recognizing your intuitive ways. The black cloak standing in one's power, the red dress is also standing in one's power, but it's a sign of protection. And this isn't just protection, this is also it's not just protection. It's been a long day, guys. Protection and caring, right? the red dress signifies protection with the dragon on it, but how she is smiling and giving the beautiful flower to the woman at her feet is also a sign of generosity. It's also a sign of kindness and compassion, right? So she is, while other people are appreciating her, right, she is appreciating those that have come before her. And the Page of Cups is a signification of new ways to express how you feel, your wants, needs, dreams, desires. We have the red and gold striped, also power and protection. We have the white, which is a time of peace. He's barefoot, solid, grounded, on a very solid, firm foundation. He's holding a cup in one hand and a paintbrush in the other, and things are a mess, and he has no fucks to give. Right? Things are going to be messy. Things are going to be a little sloppy, but things will come together. And the Ace of Wands are those things coming together. So the Page of Cups is signifying doing something different and not really worrying about how it comes out, because you're learning something new here, right? New ways of communication, new ways of artistically expressing yourself, new ways of nurturing, new ways of expressing intuition and power and connection to spirit source. And there's I think, in a way, the Page of Cups, it ignites the spark of the Ace of Wands, because in the Ace of Wands we have the paintbrush, and we have the little dooley dauber thing that you put the paint on. We have a map and a book and a quill and music. So this is about expressing your artistic endeavors and stepping into a time of creativity and passion and confidence and bravery and artistic alignment. We have the very wise Queen of Pentacles, and all of this is you coming into a time of prosperity, a time of abundance, and you have used the wisdom that you have achieved in life in order to get from the Six of Wands energy to this Queen of Pentacles energy, right? So the sixes are kind of like a halfway point, I kind of feel, because we have aces, then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we have the knight, the queen, and the king. So I feel like the queen is kind of like at this point of ascension, of knowing, using those life lessons on how to manifest this abundance, this cornucopia, this prosperity, and growth in her life. And there's also this sense of being a little bit overly protective of what it is that you're creating, because there may be others around you who only seek your friendship or seek your knowledge for what you can do for them, right? And so as you're being a little bit of overly protective of what's in the background, you're not really focusing on the opportunities that all of this wisdom, recognition, and appreciation offer you, right? And so here we are with the beautiful woman in the red dress again, protection, and nurturing is the word that I wanted before. So the Queen of Wands, and there's a lot of feminine, divine feminine energy here. The Queen of Wands is about power and protection, right? There's nothing that says you can't be both powerful, passionate, and protecting what you have created in your life, right? So instead of, and this is cool, so instead of being the Knight of Wands, being overly cautious about everything, you've obtained the dragon. The dragon is now a familiar of sorts. The dragon, instead of being a threat, is now more along the lines of protecting you, right? So what some deem as a threat isn't always a threat. What some deem as a threat can be used to protect oneself and can be used to establish a foundation of confidence and passion and independence. So remember that. Look at all of these pentacles and wands. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So as you're stepping into this divine feminine energy of the Queen of Wands, feeling very confident and independent and brave and passionate, but also very nurturing, you go from that Queen of Wands energy to this Ace of Pentacles energy, where Spirit says, I see you, and I see how you've taken this and created this opportunity for yourself. So now we know, I know, we see, I see that you are ready for this new adventure. You are ready for this wonderful, beautiful opportunity, which the Ace of Pentacles brings, right? An opportunity. Oh, and then the King of Pentacles, the Midas touch man. We're just creating wants, needs, dreams, desires all over the place here. And there are some things on this path that may not work out, right? We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I'm not going to jump to the conclusion that there is a choice that needs to be made here between you and okay, so in the beginning we talked about a possible romantical relationship here, a romantical connection. And now we have two queens and a king. So this to me is, I'm just kind of wondering if there is a love triangle here, and somebody winds up being very brokenhearted. Somebody winds up learning a very quick lesson. The King of Pentacles, the Midas touch. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. So it almost seems like there's a love triangle going on here. And the King of Pentacles is kind of in the middle of it, right? The thinking guy, the guy with the money and the answers, the guy coming from a place of stability and balance and loyalty and growth. And perhaps maybe the love triangle is perhaps maybe that he is in love with one and someone else is in love with him, right? Or someone else is in love with you, but somebody gets hurt here, but somebody also learns a lesson here. And tell us, Spirit, what is that lesson? Don't shit where you eat. That's the lesson. The lesson is, I don't even know why I said that, but there you go. What the lesson is that Spirit is offering you many opportunities here. Spirit has offered you this opportunity 1, 2, 3 times before. And so here it comes again. And this cup is so much bigger than those cups. And the reason why that we can't see it is because it's a little bit back in the distance. This opportunity brings stability and balance. This opportunity, Spirit recognizes that you're able to benefit from this opportunity because you have the knowledge and the tools to do so. So the lesson here is don't sell yourself short. The lesson here is don't come in second. Don't be second to anyone. The lesson here is that you're a powerful divine being who is creating this wonderful, beneficial, prosperous, abundant, solid foundation for yourself. And you don't need to come in second to anybody. In a romantical relationship or whatever, you harnessed the power of the dragon. And now that dragon is your throne. Now that dragon is part of how you protect yourself. So you're finding new ways of communicating and new ways of expressing yourself. You don't need to come in second to anybody. You don't need to feel bad about a loss. You don't need to feel bad that this person chose someone over you, or that perhaps maybe you weren't the person they were going to choose anyway. You don't need to feel bad about that, because the opportunities that now, if you got off of your complacent, comfortable ass and took this opportunity that is coming in, that Spirit is offering to you, what happens next? This is just a second thought. Whatever this is just a second thought. Now, could you be the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles? You most definitely can. And can this King of Pentacles be the thinking man? Most definitely so. But there's heartbreak here. there's heartbreak with the Four of Cups. So it's doubtful that you're one and the same person, and it's doubtful that the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles is one and the same person. So if the heartbreak, and this is what I want to say, follow your intuition here. I want to say follow your intuition here. See where it goes, but follow your intuition here, right? You may have a spirit guides as animals, right? And sometimes you have the dreams of those animals, and sometimes we shake it off as just being a dream. But the next time you have a dream about that animal, I want you to look it up and see what it says, because I kind of get a feeling that you have been having visions or dreams of, look, a cat. You've been having visions and dreams about these animals, and they are trying to send you a message. There are new people coming into your life, new friendships, new relationships, new opportunities, and good luck. We have a dragonfly here. We have the acorn here. We have, so the dragonfly for me is a symbol of your angels and guides are with you, and everything is going to be okay. The acorn here is growth and prosperity. The ladybug is love. We have sunflowers in the back, and that is your connection to spirit. We have the butterfly coming out of the cocoon, and we have the black cat. So all of this is moving toward, steering you toward, looking toward wonderful opportunities and good luck. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without condition. And then we have the abundance, of course we do. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, door of abundance naturally opens. So Capricorn, this is your reading for January the 22nd to January 28th. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.